that what we're looking at is evidence of some kind of transfer of technology, that people came into that area who had other knowledge.
What if I told you that beneath our feet, thousands of feet underground, archaeologists have discovered technology that shouldn't exist? Ancient devices so advanced, they're forcing us to rewrite history books. From 2,000-year-old computers to prehistoric flying machines, these discoveries are turning everything we thought we knew about our ancestors upside down. Stay with me, because what you're about to see will blow your mind. The world's first computer hidden underground. Deep beneath the Mediterranean Sea, divers made a discovery that would shake the archaeological world to its core. In 1901, they pulled up what looked like a corroded lump of bronze from an ancient shipwreck near the Greek island of Antikythera. Little did they know they had just found the world's first computer, dating back over 2,000 years. This incredible device, now known as the Antikythera Mechanism, could predict the positions of the sun, moon, planets, and stars with mind-blowing precision. It calculated lunar phases, predicted solar eclipses, and even tracked the speed of the moon's movement across the sky. The level of sophistication is absolutely staggering. Think about it. While most people believe the first computers appeared in the 20th century, ancient Greeks were already building mechanical computers that could perform complex astronomical calculations. The bronze gears and intricate mechanisms inside this device are so advanced that nothing comparable would be created again for over 1,000 years. Scientists spent decades trying to understand how it worked. Using modern X-ray technology, they discovered a complex system of at least 37 meshing bronze gears. The precision required to create such a device would have demanded incredible mathematical knowledge and engineering skills that we never thought ancient civilizations possessed. Ancient Egyptians and their impossible inventions. But the Greeks weren't the only ones creating impossible technology. Let's travel to Egypt, where archaeologists uncovered something that defies all logic. In 1898, in the ancient burial grounds of Saqqara, an archaeologist found what appeared to be a simple wooden bird. For decades, it sat in a museum, dismissed as just an ancient toy. Then in the 1960s, Egyptologist Dr. Khalil Messiha took another look at this 2,000-year-old artifact and made a startling observation. The so-called bird had aerodynamic properties identical to modern aircraft. Its wings were set at the perfect angle to generate lift, just like contemporary planes. This wasn't just a decorative piece. The wooden object, now called the Saqqara Bird, has a wingspan of 7 inches and weighs about 40 grams. What makes it truly extraordinary is its tail design. Instead of typical bird features, it has a vertical, upright tail that looks suspiciously like the tail of a modern airplane. When aviation experts tested replicas of the Saqqara Bird, they were amazed. Even without the missing horizontal tailpiece that likely once existed, the model could glide effectively. In the right wind conditions, it performed remarkably well as a flying machine. This raises an incredible question. Did ancient Egyptians understand the principles of flight thousands of years before the Wright brothers? The mystery of advanced metallurgy. Underground discoveries have also revealed metallurgical knowledge that seems impossible for its time. In Spain, archaeologists found artifacts made from meteoritic iron, crafted centuries before humans supposedly learned to work with iron. The treasure of Villena contains objects made from metal that literally cannot be found on Earth naturally. Using mass spectrometry, researchers discovered that the nickel composition in these ancient artifacts matches meteoritic iron. This means ancient craftsmen were working with extraterrestrial materials, shaping and forming them into decorative objects with incredible skill. But here's the thing that makes it truly mind-boggling. These artifacts were created between 1400 to 1200 BCE, approximately 500 years before the official start of the Iron Age. How did ancient metalworkers even access meteoric iron? How did they learn to manipulate it? The technical knowledge required to work with such materials suggests these civilizations possessed far more advanced understanding of metallurgy than we ever imagined. Automated technology in ancient temples. Perhaps one of the most incredible examples of ancient automation was discovered in the writings of Heron of Alexandria from the 1st century CE. This brilliant mathematician and engineer created the world's first automatic door system for temples. Yes, you heard that right. Automatic doors existed nearly 2,000 years ago. Heron's system used a sophisticated hydraulic mechanism. When priests lit a fire for ceremonies, the heat would warm water in a concealed brass container. As the water expanded and moved into weighted containers, they would pull ropes connected to the temple doors, causing them to open slowly and mysteriously. The entire process took hours, adding an element of divine mystery to religious ceremonies. Worshippers would arrive at the temple to find the doors opening seemingly by themselves, as if the gods were welcoming them inside. The psychological impact must have been incredible. This wasn't just engineering for practical purposes. It was ancient special effects designed to create awe and wonder. The level of understanding of hydraulics, thermodynamics, and mechanical engineering required to build such a system demonstrates remarkable technological sophistication. Ancient energy storage systems. Even more shocking is the discovery of what appears to be ancient electrical technology. In the 1930s, German archaeologist Wilhelm König found clay jars in Iraq that seemed to function as batteries. Dating back approximately 2,000 years, these Baghdad batteries consist of clay vessels containing copper cylinders and iron rods. When researchers filled replicas with weak acidic solutions like vinegar, the devices actually generated electrical current, about 1 volt of electricity. While that might not sound like much, it's enough to electroplate objects with precious metals, a process that requires electrical current. Some theories suggest these devices were used to gold plate jewelry and decorative objects, giving ancient craftsmen the ability to create stunning golden artifacts without solid gold. Others believe they might have been used in ancient medical treatments, or even to create electrical effects in statues and religious artifacts. The implications are staggering. If ancient civilizations understood electrical principles and battery technology, what other scientific knowledge did they possess that we've lost to time? Revolutionary communication networks. Ancient civilizations also developed communication systems that rival modern technology. The transatlantic telegraph cable of 1858 was hailed as revolutionary for allowing messages to travel from London to New York in hours instead of days. But dig deeper into history, and you'll find ancient civilizations had their own rapid communication networks. Persian fire beacon systems could relay messages across vast distances in a matter of hours. Chinese Han Dynasty officials used complex signal systems involving flags, smoke, and drums to coordinate military operations across thousands of miles. These weren't primitive systems. They were sophisticated networks requiring precise timing, standardized codes, and trained operators. Underground cities and advanced infrastructure. Perhaps the most incredible underground discovery is the ancient city of Derinkuyu in Turkey. This massive subterranean complex extends 18 stories deep and could house up to 20,000 people. The engineering required to create such a structure is absolutely mind-blowing. The city features sophisticated ventilation systems with over 15,000 air shafts, ensuring fresh air circulation throughout all levels. It includes living quarters, storage areas, schools, chapels, and even dungeons. The construction demonstrates advanced understanding of structural engineering, airflow dynamics, and urban planning. What's truly remarkable is that none of the floors have ever collapsed, despite being carved from relatively soft rock thousands of years ago. The architects understood load distribution, structural integrity, and geological stability in ways that would impress modern engineers. The lost technology question. These discoveries force us to confront uncomfortable questions about human history. Were ancient civilizations far more advanced than we've assumed? Did they possess scientific knowledge that was somehow lost during dark periods of human history? Consider this. If our modern civilization suddenly collapsed, how much of our technological knowledge would survive? Most of our information exists digitally, vulnerable to electromagnetic pulses, system failures, or simple neglect. Ancient civilizations face similar challenges. Wars, natural disasters, and cultural changes could easily wipe out technological knowledge, leaving only mysterious artifacts behind. The evidence suggests that human intelligence and ingenuity haven't changed much over millennia. What has changed is our accumulated knowledge in the materials available to us. Ancient people faced the same challenges we do, they just solved them with different resources and methods. Rewriting history. Each underground discovery adds another piece to a puzzle that's completely changing how we view our ancestors. They weren't primitive people stumbling around in the dark. They were sophisticated engineers, mathematicians, astronomers, and inventors who created technologies that, in some cases, wouldn't be rediscovered for centuries. The Antikythera Mechanism proves ancient Greeks understood complex gear systems and astronomical mathematics. The Saqqara Bird suggests Egyptians grasped aerodynamic principles. The Baghdad Batteries indicate knowledge of electrochemical processes. These aren't accidents or coincidences. They're evidence of systematic scientific understanding. The ancient world was far more technologically advanced than we ever imagined, and we're only beginning to scratch the surface of what our ancestors achieved. These underground discoveries prove that human ingenuity has always found ways to push the boundaries of what's possible. Who knows what other incredible technologies are still buried beneath our feet, waiting to be discovered? What do you think? Were ancient civilizations more advanced than we give them credit for? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if this blew your mind like it did mine, smash that like button and subscribe for more incredible discoveries that challenge everything we thought we knew about human history. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.